Hey guys, it's Patrick and Trisha here. We're here to tell you today about a buck we call NightRunner, and we have been watching this deer for probably 3 years now, on and off trail cameras, and he's got a pretty good story to him, and he was really hard to kill, but Patrick finally connected with him in 2016, so we're going to share that story with you today.
This buck, we didn't have a lot of encounters with him, but he liked to run the trail cameras at nighttime. And he was just one of those deer, you know, that knows when deer season comes in, it seems like. You get daylight picks in velvet all the way up to about late August. Then after that, totally nocturnal. Tried to hunt him a couple years in a row. None of us were really having any luck between me, Trisha, and my father hunting on 200 acres. It's just nobody could catch up to this deer in daylight. And 2016 came around, been hunting hard. It was in the heat of the rut. It was the day after election day actually. And there was a little bit of drizzling on the ground, and luckily I got away from work that morning and got in there early, and some good things happened, we'll just say that. So that morning, I believe it was November 9th, it was Wednesday morning after election day, it was 2016. I went to the woods, you know, I wasn't really feeling that confident, but we had just moved this blind into a little bitty corner close to where 3 properties come together, because we couldn't figure out where he was, and I knew it was the rut, and he just had to be betting on the neighbors. I mean, the trail cameras would have him all night time working scrapes, 2 or 3 in the morning, 100 yards this way, and it'd be 100 yards this way, working scrapes, never in the daylight. So I got this blind over, nestled in the corner of the property, and everything's just real quiet, you know. And before I know it, to my left, I hear a bunch of leaves crunching, and I just see a rack floating by me, because I'm like looking over a hill, and I just see this rack go over. And I'm thinking, wow, that looks like NightRunner. And he wraps around me, and I guess I don't know what he was doing, because there was no other deer, and worked his way around me up the hill, and I started grunting and working the rattling horns, and he took off and busted out of there, and I thought I was done. And I actually text Trisha, I'm like, pretty sure I just seen NightRunner, but he just ran out of my life.
So I'm super bummed out for him because, you know, he didn't sound too confident that he was going to see him again.
So after what I thought he ran out of my life, I waited about 5 or 10 minutes, sitting there cooling down, you know, I'm mad, texting Trisha, when I started rattling again. And I would hit the grunt call. I did that for about 15-20 minutes. And 5 minutes later, I'm sitting there, and here comes a floating rack up the hill again, because it's over a hill. So I see this rack coming first, and sure enough, it was NightRunner. And I mean, this is the first time anybody's ever laid eyes on him, and I just couldn't believe it. And I was just saying in my head, come on, big boy, come on, big boy, come on in here.
Smoke. I just smoked NightRunner. Oh my god. Oh my god, he just just smoked NightRunner. I just smoked him. Yes, he came back. Because I kept running after he left. I just put it right through him. Yes. Oh my God.
So I'm getting a phone call at this point, and I'm like, well, he either shot him or he's just really mad and wants to vent to me. Well, he tells me, and he calls me, that he just shot NightRunner, and I absolutely couldn't believe it. I was over the top excited for him. We've been hunting this deer for so long, and he's been after him that whole season, and we all have been after him for 3 seasons, so it was really great to hear that news, and I just couldn't wait to leave work and get back to actually see him and put him in my own hands, since we've been, you know, watching this deer for so long, and it was really awesome to hear that and get that phone call. I just wish I was there to experience it with him.
I still went back to the house and got a crew together with my brother-in-law and my dad, and I knew the shot was lethal. I mean, there wasn't a doubt about it, to be honest. And we went back, and I think he piled up within 80 yards, right on a 4-wheeler trail. Easiest track job ever.
Well, this is NightRunner, deer we've had pictures of for 3 years, and all nocturnal as soon as deer season comes around. And we finally pinned him down to where he's been staying at. Obviously, believe we were right, but he came out at 8:30, I think, this morning, and he actually skirted around me at 8 o'clock, and I started grunting and rattling, and he came back in at 8:30 and came up perfectly broadside. But me and my family members have been after this deer for 3 years, so we're happy that somebody finally got him on the ground, that's for sure.
I mean, it was just a relief to get hands on this deer, and everybody was excited as I was. And we're just real happy that we're finally able to share the hunt with you, and we hope you like it. And make sure to comment below, subscribe, and do all that good stuff.
Yeah, and check us out on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, all the good stuff. We'll put our handles at the end here. You can wink to the camera.